It's 2:17 a.m. Your eyes are on fire, your shoulders are locked, and 4 hours ago you whispered just one more video, like a prayer you never believed. Yet here you are, thumb still moving, life still shrinking. Tomorrow you already furious. If you've ever watched an entire night disappear into a glowing rectangle and woken up drowning in shame, exhaustion, and the quiet terror that this might be permanent, then keep watching. Because this is not a willpower problem. This is a human brain doing exactly what it evolved to do. Inside an environment engineered by billion-dollar companies to exploit every ancient instinct we have. Tonight I'm handing you the science, the mercy, and the practical exits, no shame required. Welcome to the psychology of people who use the internet too much. Let me give you the single most freeing sentence I've ever learned. You didn't fail. The game was rigged before you even picked up the phone. In the 1950s, scientists discovered something terrifying about baby birds. They'll ignore real food and peck themselves to death at a fake red dot that's artificially brighter than anything in nature. Psychologists call it a supernormal stimulus. Your feed is the brightest, reddest, fastest-moving dot evolution never prepared us for. Every like, every match, every perfectly timed video is engineered to hijack the same reward pathway that once kept our ancestors alive chasing berries in safety. Only now the berries never run out and the danger is imaginary. That chemical keeping you pinned to the mattress? Dopamine. Not the joyful kind you get from a hug or a sunset, the cheap, jittery kind you get from a slot machine. Dr. Anna Lemke, Stanford addiction expert, says the modern internet is a dopamine fast food restaurant that never closes and delivers straight to your pillow. That's why closing TikTok for 30 seconds feels like physical withdrawal. Your brain screams, "We were winning, open it again." But here's the part almost nobody talks about. For most of us, heavy internet use isn't the disease, it's the medication. A 2024 meta-analysis of 400+ studies found that underneath the endless tabs, you'll almost always find anxiety, loneliness, burnout, low-grade depression, or the simple terror of sitting still with ourselves. The screen becomes the fastest painkiller on earth, legal, free, and socially acceptable. We're not scrolling because we're lazy. We're scrolling because something hurts and this temporarily stops the hurting. I know because I was the poster child. Christmas Day 2022. I told my family I'd be 2 minutes, checking a notification. I surfaced at 9 p.m. to a dark Christmas tree, cold dinner, and relatives who had stopped asking me to join them hours earlier. The shame was nuclear. And the very first thing I did with that shame, opened another tab to numb it. Feel bad, scroll. Feel worse, scroll harder. That's the loop that keeps millions of us hostage. So why do some of us fall deeper than others? First, the same highly sensitive nervous systems we celebrated in the people who love staying home video. If you feel everything intensely, boredom feels like torture, loneliness feels like drowning, and the instant hit of a new reel feels like pure oxygen. Second, modern life quietly stripped away natural dopamine sources, long walks with friends, making things with our hands, seasonal rhythms, real silence. The internet saw the empty space and moved in with an endless IV drip of fake replacements. Third, we've been taught that any moment not filled with input is a moment wasted. So we outsource our inner lives to algorithms that profit from our attention. But here is the turning point you came for. You do not need more discipline. You need a fairer fight. 4 gentle, proven changes that actually stick. I've lived every one. 1. Charge your phone outside the bedroom starting tonight. No negotiation, no, I'll try. One single night without bedtime scrolling rewires the habit faster than 30 days of white-knuckling it. 2. Switch your screen to grayscale. Settings, accessibility, color filters, grayscale. Overnight, Instagram goes from Skittles to newspaper. Studies show dopamine response drops up to 40% when the candy colors disappear. 3. The 90-second rule. When the urge hits, set a timer for 90 seconds and do nothing but breathe. That's the exact length of a dopamine wave. I've watched the craving rise, peak, and dissolve hundreds of times. It always dissolves. 4. Replace, don't remove. Keep the hand motion but swap the drug. Hold a real paperback instead of a phone. Walk while listening to an audiobook. Text one actual friend instead of watching strangers live better lives. Same ritual, zero guilt, full nourishment. And the deepest truth I need you to hear tonight, that same sensitivity that keeps you up until dawn chasing pixels is the exact trait that lets you notice when someone's smile is fake. Write words that make strangers cry in YouTube comments. Feel music in your bones. Love so deeply it scares you. Please don't hate the sensitivity. Just stop feeding it junk food. I want you to try something small right now. Close your eyes for 5 seconds and imagine tomorrow morning. You wake up rested, the first thought in your head isn't, "Where's my phone?" And you have 3 quiet hours that actually belong to you. Hold that picture. That morning is closer than you think. Tonight, when the thumb starts twitching, whisper this to yourself. I do it every single night. I'm not lazy and I'm not broken. I'm a human who got caught in a machine built to catch humans. And tomorrow I get to choose again. You've already taken the hardest step. You looked up long enough to watch this video. That tiny act of curiosity is the same spark every person who ever reclaimed their life started with. So put the phone on the charger across the room. Let the silence feel scary for a minute. It gets softer, I promise. And when you wake up tomorrow with a clearer head and a few stolen hours returned to you, come back here and leave a comment that just says, Day 1. I will be here celebrating with you. If this video gave you even 1% more hope than you had 10 minutes ago, hit like so someone else finds it at 2 a.m. when they need it most. Subscribe for more quiet truths about how we're wired. And tell me in the comments the latest time you've ever accidentally stayed up scrolling. Let's fill this place with proof that none of us are alone. You're not too far gone. You're just ready to come home to yourself. Close the tab gently. The internet will still be there tomorrow. But tonight, let yourself be fully, messily, beautifully human. See you in the comments, friend.